morning. Good morning. Good morning, pretty Cece. So right now, you guys, I'm just prepping all of these bundles for the wigs. So I have about 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, about 12 bundles that I'm gonna double up really quickly so that I can get them prepped for the wig caps. That's what I'm doing right now. What I like to do is just unravel the bundle. Hey, Showbiz, unravel the bundle. Good morning. And I like to go to the folded end that's folded. And I start there. I put that under the machine and start there. It's just easier for me to just keep the tracks together. How's y'all's morning going so far? Good morning, Felicia. Or Felicia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I messed it up. Cramping. That's definitely not a good morning to start off cramping. That sucks. But it's a good thing though, right? Good morning, Duffy. Good morning, everyone. I'm just on here prepping for some wigs that I'm going to be making later on. If you're interested in wig making or if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment bar and I'll check them periodically while I'm sewing. Oh, look at what I did. I took my thread out of the needle. Let me go ahead on and push it through really quick. If anyone is wondering, the machine that I'm using is the machine that I train on for the 101s, and it's just a basic Brother sewing machine. So that's what I'm using today. I guess the model is XM2701 for Brother. That's the machine that I'm using right now. The wigs that I'm making right now are actually for another stylist. So I'm just going to make them and she's going to style them her. So that is service that I offer for other stylists who may not have the time to make wigs, or if you want them made on machine so that they last longer, I can just make your wigs for you, and you will style and brand them and sell them. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, everybody. How's your Monday morning going? I'm trying to be productive today. I'm having a great day so far, Lisa. Thanks for asking. I'm having a great day. I did want to have a little chat today, honestly. It's been on my mind. I had a potential client text me early this morning inquiring about bundles and a sew-in. She said that she didn't have any bundles and that she also wanted to get a sew-in done, which was perfect. So I gave her the price, and she said that that price was not good for her because she's had vendors that she's worked with previously that had a better price, which is fine. So what it stirred up in my mind was that I wonder if people know the difference between a vendor and a retailer. And it sparked something because she said vendor. So I don't know if she's in the industry or she thinks that whoever she buys from is a vendor. But just for, the sake of the video, I am a retailer. So I'm not a vendor. The vendors are who supplies the service and products. So for instance, my vendor is who I purchase retail from, bundles, right? And what the vendors do is they sell to other companies, which will be myself. And then what I do is I figure out the cost of the product, the profit margin I want to make, include shipping, include if I want to brand the product, if I want to, the different lengths and sizes, textures. Is a bunch of variants that go into play when you're talking about pricing. So another company prices can be different depending on how much they order. They may order a lot more bundles than I order, so they can make their prices a little bit lower because they don't have to, they're getting a better deal. They're getting a better deal. So off top, if a bigger company is able to order more, they're getting a better deal per item. And also, they may not have a big profit margin. They may be okay with taking a lesser profit margin because they're able to sell out to a larger scale of people. So that's one thing. And also quality. Quality is that comes into play pretty heavily when you're talking about costs, because nothing that's going to be super cheap is going to be super great in quality. So we have to think about that. We have to also think about the lengths that you want to order, because vendors go up on us per length. So we have to think about that too. We have to think about branding, cute little packages, cute little bows. any way that you want to, you know, set your brand apart from the other, you have to remember that that goes into play also when people are putting into their prices, okay? So it's not that one person may have a better deal. It's just that is a lot of things that go into play. So don't think that one person is just trying to just knock you over the head with their prices while you have this company over here that prices is cheaper. And also, if you are not a business, that company is not your vendor, okay? They are another retailer. So I just wanted to kind of get that out the way because it just sparked something in me. I was like, I wonder if a lot of customers really think about those things. Well, I've had another vendor that I used to use. You're too expensive. Well, I'm not a vendor at the end of the day. I'm a retailer, and I am a small business. I don't scale out hundreds of thousands of bundles. So my price per bundle may not be as cheap as another retailer that you're buying from, and the quality may not be the same. So, you know, just a little nugget that I wanted to share. Were you guys able to understand that, or was it confusing, or do you have anything to add to that? Now, seeing someone share the video, thanks so much for sharing. Perfectly signed. So great that you understand. Lisa, are you a hairstylist? Good morning, Candy. So pay your worth. I know, right? I know. So what are you doing there? Hi, Minx. What I'm doing is I am prepping all the bundles for wigs that I'm going to be making later for another stylist. So far, I've prepped all of these bundles, and I have about 3 bundles left to prep. So I'm just doubling up the widths so that it's easier later on when I come back to put them on the cap, and it's a lot faster. I do family in my hair. Okay, perfect. So you do family in your hair. Okay, perfect. Make sure to add me so we can keep in contact. Good morning, Candy. How you over there doing? Are you off today, or are you in the salon slaying? Getting them edge controls on the shelf. Candy Elwood's here. She has an edge control that I've heard nothing but great things about. And she has them in some of the local beauty supply stores here in the Arlington area. Good morning, Lisa. Thanks so much, Minx. You are welcome. Candy, drop a tag for your edge control. Drop a tag. You guys that's watching, let me know if you're a hairstylist or if you're a wig maker like I am, if you're a braider. Let me know what you guys do and where you're at and what you're doing right now while we're chatting. Let's just have some girl chat. What should we talk about? So the sewing machine that I'm using right now is one of the machines that I use for my trainings, and it's a Brother machine. It's a basic Brothers machine. It is the XM2701 model. So it's just a standard Brothers machine. A week or so ago when I went to Walmart, I seen that they had a basic Brothers sewing machine for $70, I want to say, which is a good price. But honestly, if you look in the Facebook market, people are always getting rid of sewing machines for very cheap. I would do that when I first started wig making. I would just buy used machines. And honestly, I kind of like buying the used machines a little better because you can get a good quality machine for cheaper. Because the machine, the materials inside of the machine, sometimes some of these machines are have plastic materials on the inside. So you have to replace it after a year or so, or depending on how many wigs you're making. If you're making a lot of wigs, the wear and tear on the machine, goes out pretty quickly. So I would buy a used one. For my personal self, I use a Viking Emerald that I got from Joann's. Okay, hey, my wig sister, Goddess Hair Extensions. Classes, yes, I do have, I don't know when I'll do the next group class, but I do have one-on-one classes. I was thinking about doing another group class maybe in April, but if you want to have a one-on-one, I do offer those. Just inbox me. Hey Deja, so do you make wigs by hand or on a sewing machine? My thread popped out. You rethread my machine. I'm so used to moving so fast with my personal machine that I forget that the standard machine sometimes can't move that fast. I can do both. I'm just learning the sewing machine. I did maybe 8 so far. Okay, well, perfect. You've done 8 so far. That is awesome. What do you prefer? I know some people prefer making them by hand, and some prefer the sewing machine. Which do you prefer better? Hello, anyone that's just joining. I'm just doubling my wefts, just getting them prepped for the wigs that I'm going to be making later on. I've been on the machine maybe 10-15 minutes today, if that's what you're asking. But I've been using the sewing machine to make wigs maybe about 4 years now. About 4 years. The first year was a struggle because anytime I would try to start, I would mess up and I just never could get it. So I spent the year just looking at the machine, basically. Focus towards that only. I love the sewing machine. Do you have any questions about the machine? Okay, Miss Williams, I need to learn the sewing machine method. I've been watching YouTube videos. Okay, great. The only thing with the videos that I would say is I know it may look like people are pulling or stretching out the cap, but that's not the case. So while you're practicing, try your best not to pull or stretch. That way you don't form a bad habit, okay? That's the biggest thing that I see when I'm doing my one-on-ones from people who've been watching the videos. They do a lot of pulling and stretching because I know it looks that way, especially when the videos are kind of sped up. So just kind of remember that you're guiding the cap. The machine is doing all the work, and you're just going to be making light touches, okay? Oh, you say you want to go fast and stand straight. You stuck on medium. Slow and steady always win the race, right? Plus, sometimes when you're moving so fast, the machine can't really grab the material and thread through both wefts sometimes. So keep that in mind too. And also keep in mind the machine that you're using. It may not be able to keep up with you, okay? Hello, Miss Jones. Hello. Do It All Mom's Hands. Okay, I love that name, Do It All Mom. Okay, y'all, I have doubled up. Oh, no, this one was not looking, it's gonna give me a problem. Hold on 1 second. I had a little gap in this one. Double them all. You got me about to see if I can go that fast like you. Girl, practice. Hey, boo, I need classes on how to make a wig by hand and with the sewing machine. Okay, inbox me. I do offer one-on-ones. I can teach you how to make the wigs by hand and by sewing machine. Me personally, I say just go with the machine, but some people it's not their preference. They feel like hand sewing has a better fit. These are just all the bundles that I've doubled up while we've been on here chatting. I think I've doubled up 9 bundles so far. Because Evans, you say I'm doing it fast. I know. So these are, we've doubled up all these bundles so far, you guys. That's what we've done. So now when I come back, after I go and pick up the little one from school and drop her to daycare, I just come back to the salon and I'm just going to sew them onto the cap. I'm going to see how much time we have left to see if I can go ahead and prep my wig caps while we're on here. Good morning, Nene. Let's see. What time is it, someone? Let me know what time it is. I don't feel like having to exit out to look at the time. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the hearts, hearts, hearts. And shares if you don't mind. Oh, you know what I just thought about actually? I'll probably just prep some more wigs because I don't have her wig caps yet. So yeah. Niecy Mac, 9:30. Okay, thanks so much, Candy. I just learned how to do this 2 weeks ago. Oh my goodness. Okay, perfect. Do you need any tips, or if you have any questions, anything that you need? I don't know if I asked you that already. I know I asked someone. Do you have people measure people's measurements already, or how do you do it? Okay, so for myself, I've been using standard wig caps. I haven't been doing so much of the custom wigs, but before I would do custom wigs, which would mean that they will send in their measurements, or I would take the measurements. So yeah. And what I'm going to be doing now is a lot of pre-made units, but I will let people come in, try on the units, and then we'll tailor them. So yeah. But for other stylists will just send me in their measurements or their wig cap sizes. Some of them already come small, medium, and large, and I just make them that way. And when I bring them back to the stylist, they just go ahead on and style it. It's Mac. Yes, I need all the tips. Okay, go ahead on and shoot your questions. Let me know what you're struggling with real quick. Let's see if I can help a sister out. 9:30. That means I can do a few more bundles. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm grabbing some bundles off my little shelf here. Take y'all with me around my little ring light in the way. Y'all say hi to my baby. I'm just grabbing more bundles. That's why I disappeared too. I'm just grabbing more bundles. Yeah, you'll need a large cap to cover those locks, so we can braid them up. That'll be fun to do. We should try that. With curving the hair on the cap when I'm on the sewing machine. Okay. Give me 1 second and I'll show you a tip for that. 1 second. Now, question. Did you do your guideline before you get to the machine? Or are you making your guideline on your canvas head before you get to the machine? I'll probably just do these for now. Nisi, are you making your guideline on your cap before? Yes, with a silver marker. And are you using a canvas head? Because I'll show you a few things that I notice people are making a mistake with. I'm looking up because I have like all my little wig heads and stuff kind of like hanging on the walls. So let me show you something really quickly. A lot of people are grabbing these little heads from the beauty supply store. These heads. Or just online, the flat ones. Sorry guys, instead of grabbing the canvas head where it's round, okay? This head is good for styling. It's not good for prepping your wig caps. This is good for prepping your wig caps because it comes with a natural curve, okay? So let's start there with if you're using the right canvas head. These canvas heads are good for styling. That way you don't have to worry about these getting messed up with product or water. They're not good for that. The ones without any actual head shape, styling, prepping, okay? Then, let me put this up. Then, if you, moving my camera around, you guys. If you look at your machine, I don't know if you've done this already, but the bottom here normally comes off. Can you see that? The bottom was here, it comes off. If you take it off, you'll have a little opening here. And from there, what you want to do is take your cap and slide it underneath. That way, as you're sewing, you're gonna just curve. It's gonna curve for you as you're sewing. Okay? Did that help? Nisi, I got the heads from Amazon. I have the heads from Amazon. Nisi, did that help you? Were you able to understand that? Yes, heads from Amazon are the way to go. I do not suggest the wig heads from the local beauty supply stores because they are flat and they will keep your sizes messed up. The wig cap will be a lot tighter because they're not round, okay? That may be your biggest problem. If you're using those flat mannequin heads, those don't work. And I know they have those on Amazon too, and sometimes they're a little cheaper, but it doesn't work. Not for prepping your wigs. Not for styling. Perfect. I'm so glad that helped you. Anyone else have any questions or concerns, or do you think I'm sorry, Miss Williams, I think I may have missed your question. Let me go back. I'm sorry. A certain name to look for on Amazon. Give me a second. Let me see if it's on my canvas head. Hold on. I do know that there is one, and I can link it down below. Hold on. Let me see if I can find. Just inbox me and I'll send you the link, okay? So on Amazon, you're just going to search for canvas heads for wig making. Canvas heads. And they should be made out of cork, okay? They're made out of cork. They're not made out of the fabric. Do you think the sewing machine gives a fuller look than sewing a wig by hand? Not necessarily. It just depends on what you're doing with it. I do not think that it gives a fuller look, honestly. Now, depending on how you lay your tracks is what will give it a fuller look. Beverly, okay, we can do a refresher course. The sewing machine thing is one of those things, like if you don't use it, as soon as you learn why it's fresh, it's kind of like you kind of just like, it just leaves you a little bit. And if this video is helpful in any way, leave me hearts and share. The sewing machine that I'm using right now is a Brother sewing machine. I use this machine for one-on-one trainings. For my personal machine, I use an Emerald Viking. Hold on, I'm about to turn the camera around so you guys can see the machine I'm using and you can screenshot, okay? Here we go, screenshot, screenshot. And if you screenshotted the machine, can you do me a favor and put it in the comments just in case anyone else wants to know? Because I know I said the model, but it'll just be easier for me. Thank you. And I seen some machines at Walmart a few weeks ago, Brother machines, and they were $70. So that's a good price, okay? Thanks so much, Miss Jones, for helping me out. Thank you. I'm trying to get used to being online, y'all. I'm not much of a online person. Now, does anyone get stuck starting, like actually attaching your weft to the cap? Where are you located so I can meet you in person? I am in Grand Prairie off of 20 in Greater Southwest. That is the area I am in. What I'm doing is, since I move so fast, I stop to just kind of check and make sure that both ends of my wefts are being attached. And if I have a gap anywhere, I just go back and correct it. Like right here, I had a little gap. So I'm just gonna go back and I'm gonna kind of pinch the tracks together and just fill in that gap that I had. I do have Instagram. My Instagram is @StitchedStyles, and it's one word, and stitched STITCHED styles. Okay, Fort Worth, we're not too far from each other. Hi, everyone that's just kind of logging on. I was just having a little chat about machines, tips and tricks, prices, depending on if you're a vendor or a retailer. That's just kind of things that we were going over while I was prepping for my wigs for later. have any questions or any comments, go ahead and put them below. Would you guys like me to come back later and make some wigs on live? I'm working on my speed as well. Yeah, the speed will come. The speed will come. After you know it, you'll just be moving just super, super, super fast. And I'm telling you, more so it's the machine. Because the machine that I use personally is an Emerald Viking. I don't have it because I'm at the salon. It's at my home. And it moves so fast. Like, it's ridiculous. That's why I bought the standard machines to train on, because when the students would train on my machine, it would be moving so fast, and it'll kind of, I feel like it'll be a little bit too complex. So I just got the standard machines. Amazon shirt. What's that Amazon shirt, Miss Wilkerson? I'm so sorry I'm messing it up. My piercing wouldn't let me do that right. Yes, you should come on later as well so we can see the wigs. Okay, I'll do that. I'm just gonna make them like I was saying earlier. They're for another stylist, so I'm not gonna actually be styling them. But yeah. Y'all, I cut myself and I don't even know how. I don't know how I cut myself, but apparently I cut myself. No, I think it was probably one of those little plastic things that they put in the bundles. You work at Amazon? Oh, no, I don't work at Amazon. No, I don't work at Amazon. I work in the salon. Is this an Amazon shirt? I don't even know. How much you charge for wigs? All the wigs are kind of pre-made units, so it just depends on the styles. Anywhere from as low as $175 is where I start. Now, just to make a wig, it's $200 to make a wig. But the prices change once we, you know, we're including bundles and customizing, all that. I'll add my website below so that you guys can check out more pictures of pricing if you want. I didn't know this was an Amazon shirt. I got this shirt from the thrift shop because I don't have any just lounging around clothes to get up and go clothes. So I just went to the thrift shop and bought a bunch of little t-shirts. And someone is always asking me something about a shirt I have on because it may be sports related or something. And I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? And they're like, your shirt. And I'm like, oh. My Instagram is Stitched Styles. STITCHED Styles. I'm so bummed that I cut myself and I don't know how. And it's the finger that I use, so it's kind of burning. But I don't want to stop. I guess I should stop, right? Stop and clean it. Guess that's what I will do. Alcohol. Ooh, shit, that burn. Oh, whew. I hate alcohol, y'all. Ooh, that burn. Excuse me. Ooh. All right. Okay, now that we got that out the way. Yes, so how's you guys' morning going so far? What do y'all have planned for the day? Can someone let me know what time it is, please? Which actually, never mind. I have my alarm set to let me know when it's time to get out of here. Grabbing some more bundles from the shelf to prep. Looks like I'm going to be having a bob wig sale because I have a lot of bob length hair. So if you're interested in purchasing a wig, you may want to add me on Facebook so that you don't miss this bob sale that I'm going to be having. Thank you, Princess. Thank you so much. I'm just unraveling the bundle. Like I said earlier, I'm almost at the thread. I like to go toward the folded end. I put that under my lever, or my presser foot actually. And I double it that way. It's just easier for me. Good morning, Miss Jennifer. I hope all is well with you. I am on here prepping bundles for wigs for myself and for another stylist. There we go. That's one. I think so far, you guys, we've doubled almost 19 bundles so far while we've been on live. I kind of had them unraveled and stuff already, but since we've been on here, we just been prepping. I'll go to the store and get wig caps, and then I'll be able to put them on the cap. So can anyone tell me why I am doubling the wefts for the cap? Why am I doubling the wefts? Why not single? Just sew it single. Make sure all the bundles fit. Yes, ma'am. To make sure all the bundles fit. And if we would sew them single, all the bundles wouldn't fit, but most importantly, your cap wouldn't stretch. The cap wouldn't stretch like we need it to make the wig fuller. That could be the case, but normally it's to make sure we can fit all the bundles without taking away the elasticity of the cap, Miss Cash. Now, if I wanted to make the wig super full, what I would do, I would actually triple the wefts or quadruple the wefts. That's the thing too, Miss Cash. Out of thread. My bobbin is empty. Good thing I have another bobbin ready to go. Drop the whole bobbin. Got one right here though. Actually, this will just be a good stopping point. Good stopping point. Let's clean up this mess. Alrighty, guys. So, do you guys have any more questions for me before I end the live? Can you guys let me know if you found the video helpful at all? I will be back when I'm actually sewing the wigs. Well, I'll be back when I'm doing my outlines, and then I'll sew some of the wigs on live with y'all. Make sure that everyone adds me on Instagram. It is Stitch Styles. That's STITCHED Styles. On Facebook, it's Adriana Saez, ADRIONNASYAS. Or you can just click my name and press add. And make sure you have the notifications set so that you don't miss out on the Bob wig sale. And also if you want more tips and advice on wig making. I do offer one-on-one wig training as well. You can inbox me about that. And if you have any questions about the machine I was using, which was the Brother MX2701, and canvas heads were found on Amazon. If you need the links to any of those items, just inbox me, let me know. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching with me. Go ahead on and send me some more hearts, please. Hearts, hearts, hearts. That lets Facebook know that you found the video entertaining, or you learned something, or you liked it. And share. That way Facebook knows that this video was beneficial. That way everyone can see it, because with the new algorithms, even if you're friends, you may not see my video. So go ahead and leave me some hearts and some shares, okay? Thank you guys so much, and tune in later. I'll be back.